Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. Nope. Ignore my tin going crazy in the background. Hopefully you can excuse me on that one. I think we're sounding pretty good here, I believe. But do let me know if we are sounding scuffed, although I don't believe we are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We're back. We're back with some more Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. And obviously, the first thing I guess I should say is my apologies for yesterday. I'll be honest, shite day, horrendous day. One of those days where you feel like you just can't do anything right, can't make anyone happy, fucking running around like a madman, running around like a headless chicken. I was not much in the mood for entertaining anyone, so you'll have to excuse me. The plan was I wasn't going to stream anything, but then I sat down and I was like, what do I want to do with my evening? I just want to chill out and play some Trackmania. And then in my head I was like, well, if you're going to be doing that, why don't you just, do it live, right? So for anyone who stopped in last night, we were doing some Trackmania, attempting to get some PBs on some of the tracks in that game, in the campaign, the summer campaign. Fuck, is that a hard game, I will say, but do appreciate everyone who stopped in for that. But today we are back to business as usual. Dark Souls 2. Now, if I remember correctly, last time around, we pretty much had cleared up and finished most of the later game content in the base game. And I believe the consensus agreement was that today our plan would be to start stepping into the DLC, which will be exciting because I've never done that before. This will be a first for me, so anyone who's stopping in today will get to see my first attempt at Dark Souls 2, The Lost Crowns. I looked up the name. Apparently it's called The Lost Crowns. A set of 3 DLCs that have been put into this game. Also, you'll notice as well that I finally got PlayStation Plus, so technically we can, I believe, play online, although I don't have the option to do so. So I don't know exactly what causes that. Who can say? Hopefully it's not online by default. I still want to do an offline playthrough as much as possible. I couldn't be sacked not having access to that anymore, and there's a couple of multiplayer games I want to play, so just took the jump, got myself PlayStation Plus, so that's in place now. We shall get started here, get going, hop back in with Cooler Keith, aka Sir Keith, aka the White Knight, the hero, Just making sure I could still be heard there as well. Yes. So, priority 1. I remember we agreed this last time around. Priority 1 would be to upgrade this weapon. Upgrade this sword. Because we were going to use it for a lot of the later game. So let's do that. I can see people's bloodstains now as well, which is interesting. I couldn't see that before, obviously.
I knew you'd be around soon.
Right, let's see what we will require. So this one uses dragon bones, and that's fine, we have plenty of those. So let's do that. And I think that might be it. Fully upgraded, I want to say. +5. Although we will double check with the other blacksmith here. This is so weird. I can now just see folks standing around in that. Hopefully that means that we aren't online. Although, I don't know if we are, I don't know if we're not. So, it might be best just to double check that. Good evening, Grass, mate. Nice to see you. Welcome back to the live stream, my friend. I think it might be a setting. I don't want people to be coming into the world here. So I want to try and stop that if possible. And I would rather actually not see bloodstains either, to be honest. To the DLC today? Yes. Indeed. Indeed, to the DLC. Am I online? Yes, I am online. I got myself PlayStation Plus today, so we're online. And I don't know if there's a way to not be online. So, if not, I guess we'll just have to kind of grin and bear it here. Quit to the title, press log out. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll take a second here just to see if there's a way around this. So it doesn't look like we actually have much of an option for changing the setting at all. Don't have the new PlayStation Plus because $80. It's not cheap. I will say that it's not cheap. Bit of a pain in the arse, but I figured it had to be done at some point. I was playing some GTA Online today, and I figured at some point I should probably grab it, so that's what I did. That's what I did. But obviously now I'm online, and I don't know if there is a way to not be. I had to press no on the latest calibrations. I'm assuming that's when you start up the game, is that right? Because I think I pressed yes on that. Ah. Okay. Okay, well that's obviously less than ideal, because if I was now to quit out the game, it would stop the live stream, so we obviously don't want that. So I guess we will just have to fucking take it for today, I suppose. Just have to accept that we are online. Take some of the risks that come with that. It's not... It's a feature. It's a feature. It's a feature. That's what we'll say. And maybe we actually summon a human today. That could be fun. This is Dark Souls 2 Online Edition, connected to the rest of the world. Technically, if someone wanted to hop on the game right now and fuck with me, they could do so. So there you go, there's your incentive. We have to kill Dark Lurker? We do. We have to kill Dark Lurker, Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, and the Chandra. Now, I thought in my head that it would be good to do the DLC first before we go and attempt Dark Lurker. But I don't know if Dark Lurker is easier or harder than what we're going to find in a lot of the DLC. Still have to get the DLC keys as well. To show you, I have this one, the Frozen Flower. The Frozen Flower. I have the Antiquated Key. I don't know if that's all of them. I don't know if that's all of them. No Tower Key, as far as I can tell. So that actually could probably be a good place to start, is figure out where all the keys are and grab those. That might be a good idea. Right, okay, I need to go buy the big ladder off of Gilligan. Okay, that's fine. What I realised that I hadn't done as well, actually, is I haven't freed that guy in Drang Lake Castle and freed that lady, and that seems awfully out of character for Keith to not free a lady in distress. So we are actually at the wrong bonfire for that. Nope. Bonfire? I can hardly speak today. This always happens when I go away from stream for a day. I just completely forget how you're supposed to talk. I have no idea. No idea. Don't free him? Okay. That's fine. We can not do that. Now I need some easy souls here. I'm talking about the guy. I'm talking about the guy who's at the top of the top of Drang Lake Castle, the little hollow guy who's stuck. But that's fine. That's fine. We need some easy souls here, so let's have a go at this guy. I don't know why I farm here. These are not easy souls. This weapon's pretty good though. Pretty good indeed. Is he asking for people's stuff? Have I killed Giant Lord? I did, yeah. In the last stream I did kill Giant Lord. Although I know that you can use the, what is it, the bonfire aesthetic? Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are probably not the best source of souls. I mean, they just swing for days. Ah, fuck me. Okay. Okay, that's not a good start. Also, Thomas Torres. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Don't think I've seen you in here before. Nice to see you. Okay, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe we go... What does that mean? I'm curious. If I do that, does that stop all the online stuff? I wonder. It might. It might. Yeah, the Giant Lord Arena has a... Oh, excuse me. The Giant Lord Arena has a bonfire aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah. We can go back and do that again. Beat his ass a second time. Might be good. I think it's this bonfire, right? For the... I think you're supposed to use it here, I want to say. Human effigies effect means that invaders have a lower chance of spawning. Fuck, it's the opposite of what I wanted. Fuck. Okay. 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 It's the opposite of what I wanted. Shit. Yeah, this bonfire. Sweet. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's go and take care of Giant Lord again. Oh, good. Yeah, we already freed this guy as well, so if that is what you're concerned about, then I mean, I'm off to a very, very poor start today. I'm off to a very poor start today. Yeah, fucking... Yeah, someone told me to free him. I think it was Oscar. Oscar told me to free him. So I freed him. And now he's just chasing me around Drang Lake, being a prick. Which is good. It's good. And we're just gonna die to him again, probably. Come on! Oh, mate, we are off to a fucking abysmal start here. We are off to an abysmal start. That is ungodly. Alright. Fuck you, Oscar, for telling me to free this guy. He's a prick. I hate him. Fuck you, Oscar. If you come back in the stream tonight, you're catching an earful, my friend, I'm telling you. This is not on. This is not on at all. Okay, it's fine, we got it. We got the W. Died fucking 3 times in a row right at the start of the stream. Terrible. Terrible. Poor gameplay. Rebel's Great Shield's the best for mages? Cool. Cool. This playthrough we are building, or at least we're trying to build, faith and melee, obviously, for the most part. just to let you know. So, oh fuck, I can't even see. I could not see at all. Almost died there as well. Jesus. I also don't know if this weapon's especially good. Oh. Off to a very bad start here, I can't even see. I feel like I've been rumbled today. I feel like my usual confident demeanor has been thrown off. Oh. I should have probably used Sunlight Blade as well, actually. Oh, Christ. Oh no. Okay. Fuck me. This is not good. Okay. Okay, Jesus. Christ almighty. Christ almighty. That was a terrible fight. For anyone who had the unfortunate pleasure of watching that, I do apologise. Usually we try and be a little bit smoother than that, but we got the job done. We got the job done. And we're just back to business as well. Easy peasy. Yeah, Thomas, we're trying to do faith and melee for the most part. That's what we are doing for the build. Now, I wanted to see if we could take this this weapon and modify it so we could do any more damage. I don't know if we can, because it is a weapon that scales with the dragon stuff. Let me see though. I guess we can infuse it at the very least, which might be a plan. Going for an all-rounder Holy Knight build for my character. Yeah, the character we've got here, I guess the in-lore sort of build is very much like a paladin that we're doing. That's the idea. Okay, so we can't do any more upgrades, but we can do this, which might be good. Might be good. So let's do that. Cool. Now, we're going to go back to Gilligan. I guess just to give you a bit of context as well, Thomas, about what we're doing here at the moment, just to give you an idea, because I know, as I say, I think it's your first time here. We're doing obviously, at the moment, a full playthrough of Dark Souls 2. As you can see, it's been I mean, if it wasn't evident by that giant lord fight, and by the title, we've not played Dark Souls in general in a very long time. So we've been working our way through the games one by one. Yeah, we've been working through the games one at a time. We started with Dark Souls 1. Kind of went through the full game, all the bosses, just one at a time. Kind of a slow play style. And now that's done, we've been doing the same for Dark Souls 2. And the plan will ultimately be Dark Souls 3 as well. Melee and hexes, seems like a good combo. Seems like a good combo.
especially from you. I get such a warm feeling inside when I get the chance to help others.
This guy's a prick. Still kind of figuring out the weapons. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have not much of a clue how the weapons work in this game. What the meta is in terms of what's best or what you're supposed to use. We were running with Santier Spear for a lot of the run.
Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like.
Thank you.
Cheers for that.
Cheers. Santier Spear for a lot of the run. That's a beastly weapon. I'll show you this. I can't remember where you get it. I think it's Lost Bastille, but I'm not sure. We got it up to +5 Twinkle and Titanite for it to upgrade it, and the damage on that's pretty insane. And it's one of the movesets where you can basically just do this spin to win kind of thing. So we used that a lot early in the game, and then we started going for our proper endgame build, and we're going to be using the combination of this lance, which is pretty cool. The Grand Lance. You get that behind one of the gates in Forest of the Fallen Giants. You get that behind, and then the other thing we're going to be using is... where is it? I have way too many weapons in my inventory here. It's very hard to keep track of everything. Here we go. The Lightning Thorned Greatsword. Or just the Thorned Greatsword, which is a boss weapon. And we're using it mostly for this reason. It throws lightning, which feels very apt for a paladin. So that's why we're using it. Am I going to do Elden Ring after DS3? I am not sure yet, to be honest. After DS3 I'm going to have a sit down and I'm going to decide in my head if I've done too many From Software games at once. I'm going to decide in my head if I've mentally hollowed or if I'll be able to play more. In the case where I am able to play more and I'm not done with it, we will move on to probably Bloodborne, actually, I would say first. I think that makes sense. I never played Bloodborne before, and I've never played Elden Ring, so both of those will be new for me. So I'll probably do it in that order if I am going to keep going that way, so I'll do Bloodborne first, then Elden Ring after. More of a twin blade than a halberd. Yeah. Yeah. Very good moveset, lots of damage, very solid. Very solid. Am I going to try and do all the mini areas in Elden Ring? I have no idea. No idea. I'm going to play Elden Ring the same way that I've played Dark Souls 2, the same way that I played Dark Souls 1, the same way that I will play Dark Souls 3. It's going to be just me playing the game, seeing what I can see, exploring what I can explore. Pretty much business as usual. What we've come to expect here will be the plan. So I guess I'll do what I can do, but I probably won't be sweating it over trying to do absolutely everything in the game, because I know in that game there's tons to do, right? There's so much to do. So maybe not. Maybe not. But I'll do as much as I can, obviously. A dragon talon. Very interesting. What is that? What does it do? This is my problem with Dark Souls 2, or one of my problems. It starts the trend that we see a lot more in later games in the Souls series. Too many items that do too many things. Too much to keep track of, really. This could be an upgrade material. But it's not. Oh, that's a DLC key. Okay. Okay, there we go. My apologies, lads. False alarm. That's actually what we needed. It's actually quite annoying me that I'm online. I mean, it's nice. It's a fun gimmick, I guess, for this stream, but tomorrow when we come back and do this again, we probably won't be online again, to be honest. We'll try and get offline. But for a one-off, not too bad. Oh, great lightning spear. Very nice. Gonna go shopping? Sweet mate. Enjoy it. Very nice to see you again. Just to let you know, we will be on tomorrow. If you're not coming back at any point, we'll be on tomorrow. Same time, same place. So, hopefully see you then. The Ring of the Evil Eye. Now I also got the Ring of Giants, I believe. You see here. There's so many rings as well. Alright, so that's a HP gain. That's fine. Ring of Giants +2, which increases poise. Okay. Maybe not the worst idea in the world. I was wearing the Leo ring, which was helping with counter-attack from my thrust weapon when I was using the spear and the lance. But now that we're using a sword, I'm going to take that off. There's not much point anymore. And I think that the Ring of Giants might be a good replacement, although it does take us over 70% in carry capacity, which is less than ideal. So maybe we do it, and then we put one more point into whatever we would use to... I think it's maybe whatever it's called, vitality or something. I'm so terrible with the names of all these things. Soul memory. The other key is after the elevator leading to the last giant locked room. Okay, thank you very much for that, Grass. And I will make my way to the DLC after that. We'll try our best to get there. Soul memory. Yeah. There it is. We've obviously done everything in what I would say is probably the expected order, right? So we've done every boss so far, at least a majority of the bosses in the base game. So our soul memory is quite high at this point. Quite high. And that's our plan in general. We try and do all the bosses in the games. And I guess in this case we did the Giant Lord twice, so that's a fun little bonus. Now I believe I got the Giant Lord soul for that. Not really interested in any more boss weapons, so what we can do is burn that. And hopefully, yes, we can use that to put a point into vitality. And hopefully that takes us under our... it does. Okay, very good, very good. So we can have that ring on now. Now we need to go here now to collect the last of the DLC keys. and then we'll have to figure out how it is that we actually access the DLC. Because, just if I've not been clear about this already, I have never done the DLC in Dark Souls 2 before, so this will be a first for me. So you'll get to watch that happen in real time. A man figuring out how to make his way through the Dark Souls 2 DLC. Hopefully I have the key to get into this room. I think I do at this point. If I don't, that'll be unfortunate. Let's see here. I do. Very nice. Oh. Is that gonna... Oh, hello. Okay, these guys are tough. But he doesn't seem to want to actually hit me, which is nice. Okay. These boys are tough. These boys are tough. Okay. These boys aren't playing. They are tough. Gotta be very careful here. Oh, they ain't playing around at all. Jesus. You guys are beating my ass. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're all good. Fucking hell. Those guys are tough as anything. Okay. We just beat Mytha. Very nice. I think it's Mytha, right? That's not an easy fight by any means. Nice job. I'm assuming, Thomas, you've played Dark Souls 2 before? Or is it your first playthrough of the game? Oh my god, there's more of them. What the fuck? Why would I even need to come up here? Is there anything up here? I don't know. And I almost don't really want to find out, to be honest. These guys are brutal. What the fuck? Ah! Ah! What the fuck? Okay, right. maybe we don't come back to this room. Okay. Technically your third playthrough? Nice. Nice. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. Nope. It's good. I'll be honest, I used to play the Souls games quite a lot back in the day, but back then Dark Souls 1 was always my go-to. More so than the other two. Played Dark Souls 1 a lot. Dark Souls 2 and 3 I've played a bit. Probably again Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 3. But I have played all of them at least once. At least once. I don't have any of the moss that we would need. Currently at 16 mil in the soul memory. What does that measure? Is that all time? Or is that just in a run? Because I guess mine's at... What is that? 2,500,000 about? I want to say. All time. All time. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm playing Dark Souls 2 on this console. I always used to play the Dark Souls games on an Xbox back in the day, but we are playing on PS4 now, so it's my first playthrough, so I guess it wouldn't be especially high, right? The soul memory you see has all been accumulated through this run. Now, I looked this up online because I did want an idea just in case no one was here to tell me. I believe the entrance to the first DLC is here, I want to say. I want to say that this is it. But if I'm wrong, do let me know. But I think there's a couple of these statues that are after a couple of the great soul bosses that lead to the different DLCs, I think. I think that's how it works. Okay. And I think that the keys that you get are required to open these doors that will actually take you to the DLC. I need like... so is invading based on soul memory. Okay, that makes sense. So you can only be invaded by people with a somewhat similar soul memory to you. Okay, okay. That's good to know. That means that a lot of people probably won't be invading me anyway. Because a lot of people who are good enough at the game to do PvP have probably done more playthroughs than me at this point. So there we go. Right, I guess without further ado here, we can take what is our first steps into Dark Souls 2's DLC. So let's do it. Let's do it. Where are we? What's happening? What's going on? Give me the lore, give me the story. I've heard that the DLC content in Dark Souls 2 is some of the best stuff that got put into this game. So I'm quite excited, actually. Quite excited for sure. Quite excited to see it. Soul memory rank 41. Okay. Okay. To summarize it for me, basically that means, right, if I'm going to be invaded by anyone, it's going to be really shit players, isn't it? So I can beat the fuck out of them and look really cool. Hopefully. Hopefully. Now, maybe it's good that we are online, because I'm seeing a lot of bloodstains in this area, which suggests that something a bit fucked has happened here. I'm thinking maybe trap. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. It's just a player running by. Okay, this is Shulva, I think it is. The Sanctum City. This looks kind of sick, I'll be honest. It's given the vibe of kind of like ancient Chinese dynasty sort of temples, I want to say. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting off it. Invaders can go 2 ranks below, 3 ranks above. Okay, so maybe some good people every now and then, but mostly it's just going to be scrubs, right? That's good. That's what we want. Right. Hello. Am I gonna have to fight that? Fuck! Oh shit! I gotta fight that fucking thing. Great. That's exactly what I need. Gotta fight that big fucker. Jesus. I feel like I'm inching forward so carefully as well. Because I genuinely I have no idea what's going on in this area at all. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to actually navigate the area or get through it, which technically isn't a first for me, because a lot of the stuff that, even in this game, the areas that I did technically go through before, I've had to re-remind myself how to do a lot of it. This is entirely new. This is entirely new, so it's still a little bit different. Also, evening Oscar, mate. Welcome back to the live stream, nice to see you. Got a bone to pick with you, mate. Got a bone to pick with you. This man that you told me to free, yeah? Who was in Aldia's Keep. Navlan. Pain in my fucking arse. Pain in my fucking arse. Thank you very much for telling me to free him. Excellent stuff. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, about that guy. Big fucking pain. Alright. Just to set everyone's expectations here as well, we will very much be taking our time with this area, because I simply do not know where to go. I will say it looks beautiful. It looks really, really nice. Sunken King, probably the first or second longest. Out of 3, right? I think it's 3 DLCs that they put in this game. I'm getting the vibe already that this is quite a large area, so that's fine. That's fine. Hello. How tough are you? Well, you're pretty tough. You're pretty tough. Okay. Yeah, out of 3. Okay. And that's the one we're in at the moment, right? The Sunken King. I don't know why I said that strange. I could have just said that normally. Sunken King. That's where we are at the moment. Okay. I know that the overall name for all of the DLCs in this game is the Lost Crowns, but beyond that, I don't really know much more than that. What I do know is I probably should have brought a lot more life gems than I have. Probably. Might have been a good plan. And I'm not entirely convinced that this weapon is going to do the business for us. It doesn't feel especially strong. I don't know. Yeah, let's take the hint. Let's actually go grab some more life gems before we do too much more here. Beautiful area. I agree. I agree. Hello, mate. Is it up to 5? I'm assuming is that on the weapon, right? If so, yes. It's up to 5, up to +5. And we've got a lightning infusion on it. So it should be maxed out to how good it can be. But it's feeling a little bit on the weak side. Also, Nicole. Hello there, Nicole. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. Yeah, so it's about as strong as it can be, and it's not feeling especially strong. Oh, great. We're going to be dying quite a lot. I get the vibe. I'm already a little bit in fight or flight mode. Oh, that can't be good. We've already basically run out of Estus as well, so I'm going to take that as a hint that I'm going to be doing a tactical retreat, I believe. Although you might not let me. Also, we keep knocking down these pillars, which I don't quite know what that does. So that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's grab ourselves some more life gems, so that we can take a couple more hits here. Might be the plan. Before we go too much further. Hit the pillars with a bow. Give some advantages in the area. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's only enough for 14. It's a little bit unfortunate. Although I'm sure as we go here we'll start to get a lot more souls. Try using the buff, check how good the special attack is. Yeah. I'm sure that if we do both of those things, right, it will start to improve. I guess we can try some of that. And the lightning attack, as you say, how much does that do? That's fine. Obviously that degrades the weapon quite a lot. So I guess maybe we do some Sunlight Blade. See how that works. It's a little better. It's a little better. It's still not excellent, right? Still a 3-hit on these guys, which I don't know how tough these guys are, to be honest. But I do know that they are somewhat tanky. Yeah, I'm not doing much to them on poise damage. That's a little better though with the two-hand. It's a little better. Nope. Not good at all. I might die here. Oh, Jesus. I thought I still had my shield out. The, using the miracles might make this a little bit harder. That doesn't even do that much damage either. I need to really upgrade that to, get the most out of it. Also, I realise I've not been shielding most of the day. Probably part of my issue also. Yeah, I need a lot of repair powders, right? Try the poise ring out for the stagger. That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. We were going to run the ring that gives us more poise, but it might be good to try and do poise reduction on the enemy instead. Also, evening guy, mate. Nice to see you once again. Welcome back to the live stream. We have indeed, we've changed the weapon up. It is the end times. The Fashion Souls has been completed. The Paladin build has been completed. Sort of. Still a little unsure about the weapon that we're using, but otherwise, yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Otherwise, we're kind of there. I guess the question that I really need to be asking myself is Santiair's spear still better than the weapon we're using? Because if so, that could be the move, is just go back to that. The true White Knight, indeed. Indeed, although I am hollow at the moment, which feels kind of out of character. So, we'll go human here, and we can all bask in the glory of the White Knight realised in the flesh. This weapon has cleave. That's great. What's cleave? That's fantastic. I love to hear that. What is that though? I got fucking. I thought I was good. I thought I was dead there. I thought I was toast. I thought I was finished. I lived. I thought I was dead, but I lived. Okay. I'm just gonna keep hitting those where I see them, because apparently it makes the area easier. That's what we'll do. Yeah, with that ring on, this feels a little bit more manageable. Because I do 2 attacks, and the second attack actually does stun them. Oh, right, it's the kind of angle that we swing at. Got you. That swing can hit multiple enemies, whereas if we use a spear, it's just a single enemy at a time. Yeah, get you. Well, that's great. What was that? What, am I made out of fucking lead? What was that? Why did I just go straight down? It's this heavy armor, maybe. That might make sense then. We use the. Well, actually, let me get this thought out properly, right? Here's what could make sense. The sword could be used for areas with multiple enemies. We could use it for crowd control, that kind of sweeping motion that allows us to take out multiple foes at once. The lance / Santiair's spear, depending on which one we ultimately decide is better, could be used very much for single combat situations where we have just one boss or one enemy that we need to kill. We do it for the higher damage output. That could make sense. Hope everything was okay yesterday. Yeah, mate, appreciate that. Just was a little bit mildly burned out, to be honest. Fucking life, mate, innit? It just gets you down after a while. But I've rebounded. I've recovered. Got a White Claw, mango flavoured in hand. Bit of a prissy drink, but it's helping with the weight loss. So can't really say no to that. Playing some Dark Souls 2 again. Back in business, the stream's back online. Can't hate that, right? Can't hate that at all. Yeah, I like that as a plan for the character. I realise I'm also overanalyzing every single move in this area, because I have no idea what's going to happen and anything could kill me. This is high stress. It's like high stakes poker, honestly. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Eh? What do you mean? Why does it move? And why can't I kill it? Nothing wrong with drinking spirits. I think it's technically, what is it, hard seltzer? But I think that might be a spirit. I don't know, I was pairing that with... I've had 2 drinks today. I'm drinking this claw now, and a bit earlier on I had... Excuse me. I had a strawberry daiquiri, so... We're very much on the spirits. It's classy vibes. Feeling like a very classy lady right now, I'll be honest. Oh, you even got White Claws out there? To be fair, I think that Edinburgh just got them like a year or 2 ago. It's a relatively new thing. I know the US has had them for a couple of years, but feels like the UK literally just got them a little bit ago. They're not bad, actually. I mean, I know what it is. It's literally like sparkling water, basically, but alcohol, right? That's it. But it's good because you don't have all the gluten and stuff in it, so it doesn't bloat you. It does basically the same job as a beer, but you don't get all bloated like you would with a beer. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it. More of a Smirnoff man? Fair, fair. Yeah, I will say, I think to your point you're making there, Nicole, you can get surprisingly hungover drinking these things, though, I will say. At least I think that's what you're trying to say. Because I can sip these things back like it's nothing. Literally like it's no biggie. Because it's basically just sparkling water, and I fucking love sparkling water. So, I have like, 5 of these or whatever, if I do, and I wake up the next day surprisingly hanging, not feeling the best, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, oh yeah, I drank like 5-6 White Claws yesterday, and I'm not the biggest drinker as it is, so that's usually enough for me. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. That was some poetry right there. Used to drink wine, but haven't been drinking for a while now. Fair, fair, fair. That's really for the best, mate, to be honest. Really for the best. I don't know. I'm the kind of guy, I need something in the evening just to help me calm down and relax a little bit. And I'm trying to do it in the healthiest way possible. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not sitting here wallowing in fucking pity, right? Like, I went for a swim tonight, had some oats for my breakfast this morning. Just, in the evening I'll try and have a little something just to keep myself cool, calm and collected, right? And the way I see it, I mean, I know that, like, beer and wine stuff's bad for you, but stress is also bad for you. And if you have too much fucking stress, it'll kill you. So I do what I can to keep that to a minimum. That's my logic, that's my thinking. Oh. My bad. I accidentally R2'd. I was looking at the chat. I was reading this poetry about heaven, which I think is coming from a bot. So Nicole, thanks for your presence, thanks for the engagement. You can go and seek heaven elsewhere. Goodbye. Goodbye, Nicole. Go bother someone else. Fuck was that all about, lads? There's 2 heavens. Alright. I barely accepted the first one, I'll be honest. Fucking hell. Most dangerous drinks and the most delicious. I know. And it's the ones you don't really think about that kill you. They really do you in. Oh, these little guys with their little bows are absolute killers, I will say. Also, in case you guys haven't noticed already, we are online now. I got PlayStation Plus sorted on my PS4. So we are online today, although I'll be honest, long term, I don't think we're going to be online for the playthrough. I can't actually turn it off now that I've accidentally turned it on without restarting the game, so that'll have to wait for next stream. But it could be a fun treat for today. We're online. Now let's check other weapon types. Yeah. I was thinking maybe the... actually no, that required intelligence. I don't know. I like the idea of using this for crowd control, and then maybe using the spear on bosses. Could work. When you worked as a chef, drink after was very nice. Absolutely fucking get that, mate. Those shifts are fucking brutal, right? Yeah, I was a chef for a number of years as well. I did it part time while I was at uni. Maybe 3 years, I think. Those fucking 12-hour shifts on your feet all fucking day. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. So yeah, we drink after that, wouldn't be too bad. As a KP as well for a while, which was even fucking worse. Because you didn't even get to do anything interesting then. You genuinely just spent 12-hour days fucking slamming hot plates in and out of a washing machine. Running it through a quick tumble dry, not tumble dry, industrial, whatever it is, dryer, and then just throw it back for the chefs to use. That was fucked. That was fucked. So nah, I get you on that one, mate. I get you. I wanted to see if I could hit that without using a bow. Evidently the answer to that is no. So let me grab one. Oh shit, I think it's the platform I'm on. What's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? Maybe. I'm trying to find my weapon as well. Here we go. What happened? I don't know, Nicole came in here and started talking about heaven, which, you know, in your own time, that's fine. You can talk about heaven in your own time, but I don't really know what relevance it had to the live stream, so I think it was just a bot. So we had to pop Nicole out of here real quick. She's off to spread the good word of the Lord elsewhere. Nicole, from California, presumably. Once I hit a 40-50 faith, the damage should spike. See, I was thinking that. The weapon, now, scales C in strength, D in dex, but it doesn't look like it actually scales with faith. I don't know if I'm just reading that wrong, but... is it saying that it has a B scaling with faith, and the faith can either be, is that fire damage, lightning damage, or some other kind of damage? And it's just that it scales B in the lightning part of faith? Is that kind of what that says? Chef life is brutal. It fucking is, mate. Fucking is. I'm so glad that I don't have to do that anymore. I got myself a nice job where I can sit down now at a computer, mostly just dick around with Microsoft Excel all day, which is exactly what you want in a job, really. So, can't complain too much. Better than what I was doing. Could obviously be better, but I'm sure everyone feels that about what they do. Aye, be in faith, that's fine. Seemed normal in the beginning. I know she seemed normal in the beginning, but then the broken English started, right? And she started talking about fucking heaven, which... I don't know. I'm going to take that as a hint that that was not a genuine person. If it is, Nicole, if you're listening to this in the future, and if you're a real person, then I'm sorry. Maybe I've assumed too early, but I'd rather be wrong. You know, I'd rather be wrong about something like that and not have to hear about fucking heaven for the next, you know, I don't know, hour and a half, or however long we're on for. then be correct. Hopefully we catch what I'm trying to say. Not that heaven talk's banned. We can talk about heaven. That's fine. Just maybe not exclusively, right? Maybe not exclusively. Maybe not the only thing that we talk about. I don't know, I think that was a bot. We could take a bet on it. I don't know, maybe like, I feel like it definitely was a bot, but if it wasn't, then I'm happy to eat my words on that one. Eat my words? I think that's a saying. I feel like it is. Used to work door at a nightclub. Brutal on the psyche, early mornings were killer. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Not an easy job either. Although I will say, every active bouncer that I've ever met in my life has also just been a gigantic dickhead. So, I get the job's fucking brutal, but a lot of the people I've met who've done it have just been fucking rough. Rough humans. I also have no idea where I'm going. Feeling entirely lost right now. Bot probably? I feel like, right? I feel like. I don't know, for a start, my first hint was that it was a woman, right? Which, not to make assumptions or anything like that, but I don't know. How many what look to be sort of, you know, working 45 to 65-year-old women do you know who, on their evenings free, go and spend their time watching low sub count, low viewer Dark Souls 2 streams, right? Just saying, just saying. Happy to be wrong, but don't think I am. Don't think I am. How many 60-year-old office working... Ah, mate. So, every time I put my controller down, every time I put my controller on the ground to read chat or whatever, I do an R2 by mistake. And in that case, the R2 was enough to send me off of the edge to my death. I've died a lot on stream today. Which is fine, because it is kind of the stream for it, but that is rough. That is tough. That wasn't really my fault. I feel like. I don't know, it might have been, but it didn't really feel like it was my fault. So we need to get back here. That's fine. Let's do that. I don't mind dying a lot on stream today because it was going to be the day for it. New area, never explored it before. New content. I mean, if we die a couple of times, it's alright. These guys are very annoying though, I will be honest. Oi! Oof indeed. Oof indeed. One guy you worked with was a genuine good person. Yeah, a lot of people are. I mean, there's a guy who I work with now who back in the day used to be in security, and he was a nice guy. Just I've never met one who was actively a security guard, especially ones who've been security guards for a long time, who aren't dickheads. I don't know. Just one man's opinion. Just one man's opinion. Right. Hello. You are very scary. I hope you know that. Hope you know that. Love that man. Not in a weird way. Yeah, a lot of them are wannabe tough guys, right? And they get that one little sliver of power, and it drives them, you know, to do crazy things. Crazy things. Ah, nice guy though. That's good, man. That's good. I feel like you meet so few people like that in life, right? Who are just genuinely fucking good. So when you do, it's fucking excellent. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Right, we're in the Dragon's Sanctum now, which even though I've never played the Dark Souls 2 DLC, I have watched speedruns for this game before, and in the speedrun I think they go through this area. Although it has been a very long time since I've watched a Dark Souls 2 speedrun, but I believe they go through this area early on in the speedrun to grab stuff. I want to say. 1 in 10 people, yeah mate, agree. to be fair, oh dicks. Oh dicks. To be fair, a lot of chefs aren't the best either. I've met a lot of chefs who are fucking interesting human beings, I'll say that much. Definitely a certain reason that they ended up being a chef. A lot of ex-cons. It's kind of the only job that they could do, was being a chef. Which is fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. All for the rehabilitation aspect of that, but they were interesting human beings, that's for sure. Interesting human beings. Also, I feel like I'm getting absolutely mauled by this area. Good ring here for a light build. Right. Obviously that's not the build that we've got, but good to know. Good to know. Just checking for secret hidden doors. Let's make use of our lightning spear here. Wasn't enough damage to even kill one of these guys. That's terrible. We need to get great lightning spear working here. So how do I get out of here? Is another question as well. Oh, there you go. Okay. One chef at the old place that was 24/7 wasted. That happens a lot too. Yep. Couldn't talk to him. Yeah. One of the funniest human beings that I've, well, not funny, maybe terrifying is a better way of saying it. Terrifying and funny human beings that I've ever met in my life was a chef. The place I worked at, this was around just post-COVID time, right? So we're talking 22, I think, 2022, right around the time where people started getting pulled back to work. And the place that I was working at the time technically hadn't reopened yet, but one of the other places, it was like a company that I worked for that owned a bunch of different bars. This also, the walls are going to close in here 100%, right? Yeah, the company that I worked for, who owned a lot of these bars and restaurants, one of the other spots they had was open for business. So they put me like on loan there. I fucking saw that motherfucker. I'm gonna go and use these souls to get some life gems before we go any further here. I think that makes sense. Yeah, this place I worked at put me on loan working somewhere else. And this other place I worked at, there was a chef in the kitchen there who was called Mark, right? Mark was certifiably, clinically insane. Insane. If I beat Dark Lurker, get the best talisman for faith. Do we pivot then? Do we pivot and do we attempt Dark Lurker for the rest of the time that we have here? I know Grass was in here earlier, and Grass was saying that it might make sense to do Dark Lurker before we do DLC, and that actually Dark Lurker's easier than a lot of stuff that we would do in the DLC. So if people are of that opinion, then I'm happy to do that, for sure. You guys think so? Okay, that's fine. We can pivot and attempt that. That's fine. yeah, back to my story here, right? So, met this guy called Mark in the kitchen at this other place I was working at, and he was mental, completely mental. The place I worked at was like a pub kitchen, so obviously they provided you with all the equipment. You had to bring your own chef whites, which is like the clothes for chefs, but they would provide you, for example, with all of your utensils, knives, stuff like that. Despite that, Mark, every time I was working there, brought in his own custom set of knives that he owned. And when I say custom set of knives, I don't mean just like one or two special knives. I mean, this man had a sort of suitcase, almost pencil case that was big, that he used to bring in, that must have had about 10 knives in it, of different sizes, different varieties. How he managed to get this thing across Edinburgh, I have no idea. How the police never stopped him and told him, you know, to just not do that, I have no idea. He had his own special knives that had their own special handles on them. I was told that I couldn't wash them through a washing machine, or the little dishwasher that we had, the little industrial one, because apparently it would ruin the wood handles on his special knives. I'm also going to go back to the bonfire for this little story time, because this fella's loud. And I'm not done with this guy yet. Mark is a fucking psychopath, right? It's 'cause people steal knives and damage them. Well, that's fair, but mate, to be honest with you, there was 2 of us working in that kitchen at any given time, and that kitchen was fully stocked with knives that belonged to the restaurant. So, not to mention there was like a whole extra bunch of knives in the back, just in case anything happened to those knives, right? So for, whatever reason in his head, he thought that he had to bring 10 of his own knives to work every single time I worked with him is beyond me. I'm pretty sure he had a name for one of them. He had a name for one of these knives that he used. It was like his favourite one. He told me at one point that he'd been kicked out of the military. That's what he did before that's what he did before he got into chefing, was he was in the military, and they kicked him out of the military. Also, why am I doing this? I don't have nearly enough of these spice things. What am I doing? Ignore me, ignore me. Yeah, he told me that he got kicked out of the military prior to being a chef, and the reason that he got kicked out of the military was because he blew up a bridge that his commanding officer was driving over, right? And his commanding officer barely got off the bridge without dying, basically, is the story, according to Mark. And I had to work with him for a couple of weeks while we got our own restaurant up and running again. Mate, I fucking hate this area with a passion. I fucking hate this area with a passion. It is so shit. This is the shittest area in the game. I got serious personal beef with whoever put Black Gulch into this godforsaken game. This area fucking stinks. I remember I got so tilted when I came through here the first time around. The only time that I've actually been close to getting mad at all in this game was going through this area. Why am I going here? Dark Lurker, right? I think this is the one for Dark Lurker, isn't it? I want to say. Unless I'm in the wrong place, obviously, but I think it is. I think I did this one. I guess we'll see, right? I guess we'll see. I thought this was the one I didn't do. Oh. Yeah. It is as well, okay. 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 Now, where is... Where's the one for Dark Lurker then? I was so confident as well. I was so confident. Oh yeah, it's down here. It's down here in this one. Got you. Got you. I think I remember now. I want to say I remember now. It's like in this little bit. Unless I've also just gone to the other one that's not correct.
Fine, not young. The most if
Okay. Well, you are saying it's an undead crypt, so I guess we'll go there if this isn't the right one either. But I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is the right one. I think. I mean, this is the one that I didn't do, so... Now... I'm half tempted to use the lance in this area. I'm half tempted because this does do a good bit more damage, and we're only really going to be fighting one enemy at a time here, so I think I might use that for this bit. I think that makes sense. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. Hello, Havel. I couldn't kill you last time. You were the reason that I didn't do this area. But now I have a high poised shield. Okay, the poise damage on that's really good. I mean, he is in full Havel the Rock armor, right? I mean, there's no way he should be able to avoid that. This weapon still feels very good, I will say. The fact that I have to go through this area every single time I want to fight this boss as well is absolutely ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Wait a sec. If I killed Vendrick, I can get Sacred Oath. Is that the miracle Sacred Oath? And I guess the question would be, from where would I get that? Strayed Cell. Okay. Do I need Vendrick's soul for that? Because if so, I think I may have burned that. I think I may have burned that. Yes, well in that case, may have cocked it. Yep. Mahmood? Good evening, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. What's up? Does anyone remember What's Up? From back in the early 2000s? Yeah. Vanilla or Scholar? We are Scholar of the First Sin. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that looks terrifying. Making our way through the game. We are most of the way through now. We've done most of the base game stuff. Apart from Dark Lurker, obviously, as you can see. Dark Lurker, Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, and Nashandra from the base game still need to be done. And we still have all the DLC stuff to do as well. So that's kinda where we're at. This weapon is also very, very good, I feel like. Sometimes you see players doing vanilla. Yeah. I'll be honest, most of my experience in this game, mate, is vanilla. This is one of the few times that I've played Scholar. And I've never, funnily enough, I've never played the DLCs for this game before, so we're doing that for the first time on this playthrough. Can burn an aesthetic for Vendrick. Yes. Yes. Is Sacred Oath worth it? Like, is it a really good weapon to get? Or faith to get? Faith? Miracle. Ugh. Grand Lance. It is indeed. Max upgraded, lightning infused Grand Lance. We're trying to pair it with a faith build here, so that seemed to make sense. I don't know if I've ever beaten Dark Lurker though. I don't know. This could be a first for me. I don't know if I ever actually knew this boss was here, to be honest. So this could be a first, yeah. I guess we'll just give it a go, right? Now, there was another way to go here as well, I think, that we might explore prior. Another way that I actually thought was the way to the boss. So let's see what's up and through here. Gives me damage and defense, but it costs 4 attunement slots. We are struggling a little bit with attunement slots as it is. So maybe we do it? Oh yes, I need to light this as well, don't I? Let's do that. Hopefully we can light this before we kill the boss. I guess we'll see. Yeah, just getting that light now. Just getting that light now. I don't know if that makes the boss any easier, but we will do that, just to say we've done it. And yeah, this actually probably, to be honest, will be the first time that I fight Dark Lurker. I don't know if I've ever beaten this boss before, so that's what we're doing. We shall see. Let's give it a go. I think it's down here, so let's throw ourselves in. Yeah. Maybe I do the buff on the lance. Might be the idea. Let's do that. Buff up. Yep. Give it a try. Oh. So apparently coming into this arena gets rid of the buff. That's good to know. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay. That doesn't look good. Okay, that's just an AoE. Oh god, there's two of them. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, boys? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck's happening? Oh! Oh shit, okay. What the fuck? This is weird. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, what? Wait, no, what? What? Did I win? Did I win? What killed me? Did I win? I don't have a soul. I don't have the soul. I don't know if I won. I got the victory achieved screen, right? I don't know though. He got me last second? What? Nah. Boys. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I've gained rank in the Covenant.
I knew that you were special.
Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it.
There is more dark within you than even you know. Dark is the mother of all.
I think we clutched it.
Things were born from it.
I think we clutched it. Oh my god. Shit. Okay, that's a first try. We'll count it. We'll count it as a first try, even though it kind of we got martyrdom, right? We got martyrdom. Maybe we should open the portal and go back and see.
The mouth to the dark, if you.
I probably need to go back in anyway just to grab my souls, right? Because I think I probably got souls for killing the boss.
The dark.
So let's do that. Fuck, I think I might have done it. I think I might have done it. Jesus. Although I'm not sure. That's such bullshit that they can hit you after they die. I really thought we had that nice and clean first try. I really did. Now I'm stressed. Now I'm stressed. Maybe I just got rewarded for lighting the torch. Maybe. Maybe. There's Havel. Let's see. Oh, boys, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And I'm about to lose my souls as well. Oh my god. That's such bullshit. That is such bullshit. What the fuck? Mate. What the fuck? Beating first try should be an easy fight. Yeah, I guess, right? But that kind of kills the fun of the whole thing, doesn't it? I was all excited. I was like, first try, nice. And then I blew up and died, somehow. That's such horseshit, man. Got beat by a fucking technicality. Also, these guys are going to be a fucking problem now as well. Because I've accidentally angered all of them. Yeah, these guys may actually kill me even before I get back in there. See if I can't do this boss now. I'm going to be fucking fuming. If somehow I can't kill this boss. Oh my god. I'm going to have to burn out Estus here. There's no other way, I feel like. Ah, you dicks. Fuck off. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Happened to you a few times. I swear I was fully healed as well. It launched something at me and just killed me. I don't know, I'm sure we'll get it, obviously. But that's bullshit. I feel like I've been robbed of the first try and the clout. I mean, technically it kind of was a first try, right? But also it wasn't, because I didn't actually win. I don't know. What can I say, lads? What can I say? What can I say? Alright, we're going back. We're going back. Listen, it wouldn't have been good content if I just walked in there and killed them first try, right? I mean, it would have been. It would have been very good content, and it was, because we did. But now we have to go back and do it again. We've got to really prove to them who's boss, right? Maybe I can say I killed them first try twice in a row. I don't know how many people could say that. Died for content, exactly. We threw for content. That's what it was. I was looking at my analytics, I was like, shit, if I wait a little bit longer and I make this a bit more of a contest, this'll go big, this'll do numbers, right? That's all it was. This guy's fucking ruthless. This guy's harder than the boss was, to be honest. The fact he's here every time you want to do this boss as well is crazy. The fact he's just here waiting for you, that's your reward. That's my reward for killing the boss, is fucking Havel the Rock, right? Guess I'm lucky I got a big shield I can just poke at him from behind. Oh, you fucking dick. There we go. Jesus. Hate the Grave of Saints on New Game Plus. Is that what this area is? If so, I hate it too. That makes sense. Oh, mate, I'm annoyed now. That's annoyed me. I mean, I get it. It's part of the game, but it is very annoying. It's okay. We're almost done. I mean, go back and fight him again. Also, I need to quickly blow my nose here. 1 sec. Ugh. Oh, I've accidentally drunk an Estus as well. That's terrible. I might actually need all of those. Like, the one upside is now I know that I need to do Sunlight Blade after I actually go into the boss. Idiot. Stupid fool. Foolish fool. I think I might be able to do the Shaded Woods area. For coming to fight this boss, or what? Right, let's use Sunlight Blade after we drop for the damage. And let's try it again. Run back to this boss, okay. Okay. I mean, I still have to go through all these people regardless, right? So it doesn't make too much of a difference. Right, let's prove that it wasn't a fluke, right? And let's just do it again. Let's get it out of the way. Let's make it look easy. Let's do it. Let's just do it twice, just to show it wasn't a fluke. That's not how you do that. Oh, shit. Let's just prove it wasn't a fluke, yeah? Oh, that's what that is, okay. Okay, where's the second one? I lost sight of the second one. Okay. That's very important. We gotta keep the second one in mind. Oh god. Okay. Dodge it. Dodge the blow. Run, 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 run. Roll, roll, roll. Can't see what the other one's doing. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, I missed. That was the worst combination of things. Alright. Alright. Bubble's been burst. Requiem's trash at the game. It's okay, we've been brought back down to earth. After our miracle run first time around, we've been thoroughly brought back down to earth with that. To be fair, I think what that was just a poor combination of attacks, right? I mean, I couldn't see what the one in the back was doing. I took a gamble to take a hit on the other one, and then just got hit with the worst combination of things I could have been hit with, right? So I'm not sweating it. I'm not sweating it. I'm not stressed. I still got this. I still have faith. I was doing pretty good up until that as well, so I'm not panicking as of yet. I think I did a lot better on the first phase that time as well. I was more efficient with the first phase. But the second, they were kind of being weird as well. They were sort of separating quite a lot, and it made it a bit harder to know where they were at any given time. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll go again. I'm very confident that I can do this. I have faith. But imagine if I can't do it again. I'll be fuming. Imagine if I can just never do it again and we just get hard stuck on Dark Lurker. That would be tragedy. That would be tragedy. But I think I'm getting the attack pattern down. I'm getting an idea on what I need to do for that. It's just this guy, it's a fucking problem if anything, because he takes fucking ages. Patience. He's pushed me all the way back though, which is not great. There we go. Efficient. Still got plenty of life gems as well. We'll say that we're just soul farming at the moment. That's what we're doing. Just farming for souls, that's all. What the fuck? This guy's got fucking turbo wrist over here. Man with the fucking lightning wrist. Percy Jackson over here. Yeah. No, I thought that might happen. There we go. Can equip Hornet's Ring. Yes, I can, can't I? Yes, I bloody can. Good point. Hornet's Ring, Sunlight Blade, Big Lance. I have faith. Because I'm assuming counterattack is like any time they're doing an attack, right? And some of their attacks take fucking ages, so I could get a lot of counter hits in that time. That's interesting, as an idea. Come on, Hen, do what you did last time, that'd be good. No. Alright. Just gonna be very patient with these guys. No reason to fuck up my healing items, right? But this is a brutal run back for a tough boss, I will say. And that probably might actually be part of why people find this so difficult. Because the run back's just brutal. Yeah, counter hit counts as every single attack they do. Okay. That's nice. That's good. Lightning Blade. Hornet's Ring for the counter attack. High damage. Big damage. Yeah, this area is the first phase of the boss, I guess, right? It feels like it. This boss got 3 phases. Okay. Also, I should probably be two-handing, because I'm not realistically blocking much of what's happening here, right? I just got a double hit off on them. Oh. Yep. That's fucking pish easy boss, by the way. Literally not even a hard boss in the slightest. If you ever thought that boss is hard, you're a fucking baby, by the way. Get fucked, Dark Lurker. 2-1, bitch! 2-1! I'm in this bitch! I'm in this bitch for real. Not even a fucking fluke. Get out of here. Piddly fucking boss, man. Oh, it's the hardest boss in Dark Souls 2 base game. Easy. Easy. I'm like that. Don't you guys forget, I one-shot Ornstein and Smo 10 years out of the game. Gwyn got parried until he looked like a stupid fucking baby. Who else is hard? Dark Lurker got made to look like a fucking joke. Manus, literally first try, easy peasy. Now, the question is, do we trust this drop-off as being the way out? What do we think? Rewards from the man? I should fucking hope so. I should hope so. Jump? Alright. Let's do it. There we go. I'm really built like that, by the way. I really am. Just in case anyone was forgetting. 2-1. Dark Lurker deaths, 2. Me deaths, 1, because I'm not counting the first one. I'm like that. Hello.
Young undead, you've discovered the truest dark within you.
Hey, respect me now, old man. Respect me now.
Deep, deep dark it is. The dark that we must all face. We need the abyss more now than ever.
Oh shit, we can do Jeremiah build. And we got Climax! Brother! Climax. Damn right we did. In the game. Check his shop for the best spell in the game. Which one? This one? Profound Still? Is that the one? Oh, Climax.
May the dark.
What does Climax do? In the game. What does Climax do? Let's see, gents. Let's see. Let's see. What does it do? Consumes all the souls I have for damage. Okay. Okay. I mean, we are going to talk about the fact that the little black thing on it does just look like a sperm. I had to say it. I know someone else was thinking it. Yeah, they're hexes, which isn't really what our build's going for, but nonetheless, good to have done it. That's another boss ticked off the list from the sounds of it. A tough one, so I'm glad to have got fella out the way. Now we gotta remember, when necessary, we're basically cycling Leo Ring for Stone Ring. Now I don't know if there's an upgraded Stone Ring, if there's a Stone Ring +1 or +2, but if there is, someone let me know where it is, please. Did I get the Dragon Chime? From Dark Lurker? Would it be Dark Lurker that drops that? And we can have a check. I don't know if I did, to be honest. I'm not sure. From the old man. Ah. In that case, definitely no. No, I did not. I was too excited, sorry. I was feeling myself too much. That gives me a lot of confidence for the DLC, by the way. What are we doing now? Grass, the question is not what are we doing now, but what we just fucking did. Now I know you just got here, and I'll excuse you for missing it, but what we just did is big. I won't spoil it for you. I'll let you go see yourself. How do I get the Dragon Chime? Do I have to enter his Covenant? I already belong to the Covenant. Oh, there you go, there you go. I had to talk to him again. As per fucking usual, I just had to talk to the guy a little bit more. That's fine. Keith being antisocial's done him in a little bit. Yeah, just talk to him. That's fine. That's fine. So now I can upgrade this chime, right? And this is the best chime in the game, from what I've heard. Although, it does have a requirement of 50 faith to use. So I'm beginning to get the feeling that I should be spamming my souls and spending them all on faith. Dark Lurker is easy. Alright. I mean, fair. It didn't feel especially hard, but I know people hype it up as some sort of hard boss, so... Listen, I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. 50 faith should be a goal. Yeah, it should, shouldn't it? I could maybe bring the requirement down a little bit, because I do have 5 of the... Actually, no, I don't know if you can do that for chimes, just for the actual spells. Congrats, though, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I only say that because people hype it up. Maybe we do... Do you know what we could do? We could maybe farm Giant Lord a little bit. We could maybe farm Giant Lord a little bit. Just for some more souls, right? How do we feel about that? I know I said DLC content today, but realistically, we only dipped our toes in. We only dipped our toes in. I had the talk with Oscar. I had the chat. I made my opinion on the release of Navland very clear. I'm fuming. Can get Ring of Blades +3. Where and how? Where and how? Yeah, we got all the DLC keys as well. We did that. And we did, funnily enough, make it into the first DLC. But we started talking, and it became clear that actually Dark Lurker is probably an easier thing to do. I know you were saying that anyway, Grass. Dark Lurker's easy, and by doing Dark Lurker we get Dragon Chime, which will be our chime that we aim to get and use. You did say it'll make the game harder. You didn't say by how much. That guy's fucked. I hate Navlan. Yeah, where and how for Ring of Blades? Also, the moveset on this thing, two-handed, is nasty. It is nasty. Because maybe we could do that next. Need to use Bonfire Aesthetic before Twin Dragon Riders. Okay. Okay. I guess this is just going to be a day... I might have to change the stream description. Because what this day's turned into is not actually doing the DLC, but beefing up for the DLC, right? We're beefing up for it. First bonfire in Drang Lake Castle. Is that this one? The King's Gate? And I'm assuming it's Pursuer that does it. Is this the bonfire we'd be doing it on? Let me know. Because that would be good to have. I feel like that would go a long way in boosting our damage output on this sword to an acceptable level. I feel like. I don't know, people can say what they want. I'm feeling myself about that Dark Lurker fight. That was big. A couple of tries. Made it look relatively easy. Yeah, let me know if this is the one. King's Gate. Which I think is this one. Yeah. So, we burn it here. I must defeat the Lord of this quarter. Right. What does that mean then? Yeah, we did get the third DLC key, I believe. I believe. We now have these ones. Ah, gotta kill one of the bosses in New Game Plus. Okay, okay. That's fine. How do we feel then, lads, about one more cycle of Giant Lord? Just to get some more souls in? Lizard Pit. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we went for it. You think Vendrick? Could do Vendrick? Okay. That's fine, I can do that. Nice easy boss fight. Also, good evening, Blizzard mate. Nice to see you once again. Welcome back to the live stream. Nice to see all the lads in here once more. Do it for Sacred Oath. That makes sense, actually. Yes, yes, you were saying that I should have that as a spell, so that's fine, we can do that. Definitely didn't farm Giant Lord for 10 hours. That's terrible. That is terrible. Cheater, man. Cheater. You guys are cheating. You need to do it like me. You need to do it with swag. Also, I cannot remember for the life of me where we go for Vendrick. I think it's yeah, but this one. This one. Undead Crypt, but it's called this, I think. I think. You guys are cheating. Seen the glitch you do in DS1, maybe hacks. Not in the spirit of the game, mate. Not in the spirit of the game. Also, Ultrabox. Evening, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. What's up, brother? What's up? You did play on Champions Covenant to one of the DLC bosses. Yeah, I guess that kind of balances it out, right? I think I burned the... What is it? The ascetic here? No, this is the rat boss. What am I doing? This is the rat boss. We're not here at all. Here we are. Here we are. Much better. We don't want to do the rat boss again, for the love of God. No thank you. I think it's this one. I want to say. But let me know if that's wrong. And if that's not correct. And I'm assuming that in doing this, I have to kill Velstadt again. And then after I kill Velstadt, Vendrick will be behind him once again, right? So technically we'll do 2 bosses on New Game Plus. Let me know if correct or wrong about that. I feel like I need you guys to Google stuff more so than ever. I'm beginning to become very confused as to what's going on. I think this is the bonfire, I want to say. And I think the plan is that we have to do 2 bosses again. But that's good though, because that's more souls, right? That's kind of what we're looking for anyway. Yeah, Velstadt and Vendrick. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to confirm that, because that would be a... not like a super costly mistake, but it would be a little bit of a costly mistake, right? So, that's fine. That's fine. I'm definitely going to have to update the description of this stream, by the way. We're not in the DLC today. We are definitely not doing that. We are preparing for it, right? Is maybe more apt. We're preparing for it. Might as well grab this while I'm here, right? Might as well. Some more materials and stuff. Ah, nice to see these skeletons are back here as well. But nice to see that this area retains my progress. That's good. That's good. Okay, then the plan is Velstadt and Vendrick. I don't know how that hit me, that's bullshit. Alright. Let's do that. Let's make sure that these fellas don't ring this bell. Where's number 2? There you are. Hello, number 2. Come on, number 3. Single male. Single. I should do a take me out bit. Single male, reveal yourself. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's run the gauntlet here. We're gonna try and run past these guys if possible, because I don't really want to fight everyone again. I wonder if we will get time to use our buff here. I don't know. I do wonder. Maybe I should have done that outside before I came in. Oh, you look very scary. Although I've beaten you once, so I have faith that I can do it again. Maybe we get a chance to do it, let's see. I probably hesitated a little bit. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. I should have put the Leo ring on again actually as well. That's bad of me. That's just my bad, that's poor form. Yep, remember that one? I don't know why I thought to block that. That shield's actually so crazy. This great shield is so good. Ah, what the fuck? No! No! What? I didn't know that was gonna be a one hit. Bro, I've been embarrassed. I didn't know that was gonna be a one hit. What? Ah, I'm embarrassed. Boys, I'm shamed. I'm shamed. My bad. He's still got some kick to— I can't believe that's a one-shot. That's crazy. That's the bit that surprised me. I thought I could just tank it and kill him. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'll tank the hit. And then I'll just kill him and it'll be alright. But it turns out that is all of my health in one. Literally had like one more hit to get on him as well. I'm throwing for content once again though. It's okay, that's all it is. I'm beginning to realise that I need to milk Dark Souls 2 for all it's worth. And I've been beating the game too quickly. So, you're gonna start seeing some moments. You're gonna start seeing the art of the throw a little bit. As the great Dan Giesling would say, the GOAT of Big Brother, Mr. Dan Giesling, as he would say. The art of the throw is what you're getting. Okay. I should have put the Leo ring on again, I'm so stupid, man. Nope. Literally the stupidest man in the world. Bro thought he was going to do it to me twice, but he actually didn't. Thought he was going to do it to me twice. You guys all thought he was going to do it to me twice. Also, Royal Soldier's Ring. What does that do? What is that for? And I just got 100k souls off of that. Very nice. Which I can pair with my 20k. Very good. This is— everything's coming up Millhouse, lads. Sacred Oath's pretty solid. Yep, that's what we're looking to grab. That's the plan. Yep. So we're doing this whole thing so we can go kill Vendrick again. We're doing it for souls as well, mind, because we need to upgrade our faith a good bit. So we're doing it for that. We're doing it because one aesthetic gives 2 bosses, which both drop more souls, which is good. But we're also doing it because we accidentally used Vendrick's soul. So we're going back to get it again, so that we can use it to get Sacred Oath, which is apparently a good miracle. So that's part of the plan as well. There's lots of this is a multi-layered strategy, basically. We're killing many birds with many stones, all at once, which is good. Which is good. How does everyone feel about a Dark Souls 1 and maybe Dark Souls 2 fishing mod? Cracking idea. Can't wait. I was thinking in my head that the one thing that this game was missing was fishing. And I know that sounds like sarcasm, but you're looking at the man who today was genuinely considering purchasing a fishing simulator on PS4. I have a lot of weird games in rotation at the moment, I'll be honest. When I was playing Trackmania, I'm a stupid dummy idiot. I'm a stupid dumb idiot man. Yeah, I was playing Trackmania yesterday, and today I was playing some chess, getting back into chess a little bit. Was kind of the vibe. Are you gonna chase me all the way in here? I wonder. Royal Soldier's Ring as well. I wanted to check that out to see what that did. Oh, this is the maximum load. Okay, so we already have that with this one. That's fine. That's fine. Now I do want to swap this for the Leo ring, because Vendrick has a lot of health. The crime scene cleaner sim game looks solid. Blizzard, you're on another level, even to me. I didn't know that there was a crime scene cleaner game. There you go, it's a thing. There you go. You learn something new every day, right? And today I learned that there is a game that... There's a game in which you clean crime scenes. Alright, let's do it. Let's kill the old man. Let's put him out of his misery once again. If I could fucking hit him, Jesus, he's moving. Oi! Get your ass back here, old man. Luckily I already have all the giant souls as well, so this will hopefully be pretty quick. He's hard to hit though. Old boy is elusive. Old boy has some elusiveness to him. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Old boy got fucking dusted. There we go. That's what you want. Crime Scene Cleaner Simulator came out 2 days ago. What, so you're keeping close track of the simulator. Well, firstly, you're keeping close track of the simulator games that are dropping, and in addition to that, you're keeping track of specifically the simulator games that are about cleaning crime scenes that are dropping. My respect. My respect. I mean, that is, you know, that is a vibe that is truly unique. Now, the only problem with my master plan... The only problem with my master plan is I actually don't see Vendrick's soul in my inventory right now. I don't see it. Which makes me think that I didn't get it. Which makes me worry. But what we'll do is we will go to Strayed and we'll see if he will give me this miracle anyway. Came out on the 14th. 6 days ago then, so you weren't actually quite as on top of the crime scene cleaner simulator as was expected. Fair, fair. Now we need to trade, don't we? Yep. Yep, it's the soul of Velstadt that you need for it. Vendrick actually doesn't drop a soul. There you go. That's all it was. Yeah. That's fine. Well, we need that anyway. We needed that anyway, because I used the soul of Velstadt to make the hammer. So I don't mind that we ran that again. And it's good souls that really will help contribute towards our faith. So that's fine. Boost that all the way to 41 off the back of that round, which is good. Does DS3 have any watery areas or possible fishing spots? I'll be honest, when I played through the game, I wasn't actually looking for fishing spots, but I'm sure they do exist. I'm sure. You could fish in a swamp. Fly fishing, right? Fly fishing. 42. Okay, and then Sacred Oath. We can use, but we can't equip, because I believe it will require all 4 of our slots to use it. Okay, and what do we get out of that? Let me see. I'm assuming this is increased health and increased attack damage, right? That we get out of that. So for the time being, that's a big commitment. Because we only have 4 slots. So we do need to keep that in mind. Maybe we boost attunement a little bit. It's a water and Irithyll dungeon in the cemetery. Fair. Fair. Crazy, you want to make a fishing mod, but you never gone fishing? No. No. Some people don't fish. They just care for the vibe that fishing brings, right? Yeah, some extra attunement would be nice. Okay. Okay. Now, how do we feel, lads, about the concept of stacking, when we get the attunement for it, Sacred Oath with Sunlight Blade? With Leo Ring, with Lightning Grand Lance, that is getting more powerful by the second because of my faith scaling. How do we feel about that as a proposition? That sounds sexual. Just a little bit sexual. I mean, that could be the move. It could entirely be the move. Now I can level up, I think, at least another time here. Because I have another soul here. Let's see if I have enough. I might not though. Might not. Yeah, 41k for a level up. Okay. Maybe we just go and farm just a little bit. Just a little bit, right? Just the smallest amount. I don't want to turn this into a farming stream, obviously. That's not really what we're doing here, but maybe we just take that step just a little bit. Increases your attack and defense as well for allies. Okay, so it's very powerful. Fair. Fair. Elden Ring, easier game for fishing? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, never played it, but I can believe it. I know there's a fuck ton of content in Elden Ring, so I can believe that. This shield's also absolutely perfect for me, by the way. I mean, this shield is exactly what I was looking for, because I can't parry in this game. So missing out on parrying means absolutely nothing to me. But the poise on this thing is so good. I mean, I'm literally able to block attacks from bosses, and it only does like half of my durability. It's great. It's great. I need to take this off. The only annoying thing is I have to cycle now when I use these two different weapons. Constantly forgetting that. I don't know why I chose to come here for farming as well. I just did. Only God can judge me. And there is a ring for extra attunement slots. Okay. Okay. Maybe we do that? I don't know how many or how much more attunement I would need actually to get an extra couple of slots. What we'll do actually is we'll put this. Actually, yeah, that's maybe the plan. What we'll do is we will go and talk to this fellow, and we'll apply that thing that we have that makes the requirement. You guys know what I'm saying. Great Lightning Spear. Use this. Now we can use this with the faith that we have. Cheers. Now what we can do is we can put the level up that we've just got into attunement and see what that does. Right? Hopefully we're all clear on what I'm saying there, because I didn't explain it very well. But that was smart gameplay there. That was efficient. I want to say. Okay, let's see. If I put a point into attunement, am I going to get another attunement slot here? I wonder. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay. Maybe we don't do. Maybe we don't do Sacred Oath for now. Maybe we kill another boss or something. Get a good amount of souls together, and then we look to use it for the remainder of the game. That could make sense. Yep. I also just teleported to the wrong bonfire, which is very nice. That's optimal gameplay. Also, I am aware of the time as well, and we're getting a little bit late here for me to be doing anything more. But I figure I put it in the stream description that we're in the DLC, so maybe we should at least do a little bit here. Just a little bit, right? Yeah, maybe we just hold off on Sacred Oath for now. Kill a boss that gives a good amount of souls. Invest all of those souls into attunement. See if we can get one or two more slots. And then I'm thinking the rotation will be Sunlight Blade, Sacred Oath, Great Lightning Spear. sack off the healing, just go full damage buff and damage faith. I like that as a plan. I like that a lot. I do. I like that as a game plan. Unfortunately, the R2 on this weapon doesn't do very much damage. This thing does put out pretty decent damage output. Especially with my higher faith now, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Did a lot of DLC progress today, I'm proud. Lads, we made it here, yeah? That's big. We made it to this bridge, which is about 5 minutes into the DLC. But, what we did do, kinda had to be done, as well. I will be honest, it kinda had to be done. Because if it wasn't done, we would have just been walking into this with a severe lack of gear, right? Relative to what we needed. There's another layer to this as well. But I don't know how exactly we get that. Prioritize hitting 50 faith first before we start messing around with more attunement. So we can use the dragon chime, right? How much better is the dragon chime over what we have at the moment? I mean, in its base, it's almost as good as our fully upgraded priest chime. So I think the answer to that is very, very good, right? And it scales a lot better with faith. So maybe that's our hint. Although 50 pound sign hits, yeah. 50 faith is a pretty big commitment as well. Considering how much it actually costs us to upgrade at this point. So maybe we think about that as well. Is it worth it putting, for example, 2 to 3 more points in attunement to get some instant functionality with our 2 buffing spells working together? Or is it better to do the long play, upgrade to 50 faith first so that we can use the good chime? Two big choices to be made, really. I mean, obviously the chime will apply to all of our spells that we use, so you could argue that it affects more stuff. Dragon Chime gives 473. Is that damage? Is that damage? Yeah, it does need 50 faith. It does. Also, I'm fucking hell, I'm sounding like a teenage boy here with these fucking voice breaks. I made you do it. Gonna get the hardware. Gonna start playing through the Souls games. Respect. Respect. I would recommend. I will say, I mean, what I've been doing has been an absolute journey. I mean, we've been doing this for about a month now, guys. I think maybe just over, actually. It's been a month of Souls games. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun for sure. So if you get the chance, I recommend. I know those are our 2 big decisions right now. Is 50 faith for the chime, or pump some into attunement, hope to get a couple of level ups in that area, and then equip our what will be our late game faith spells. But we'll see. I could respec some stats as well, you're right. Although I think I need another Lord Vessel to do that. And I don't know where you actually get the Lord Vessel from. So that's the only thing there. The only issue with that. Here we go, guys. DLC content. We're doing the DLC. Yay. Now, these guys are actually enemies as well. We do need to keep that in mind. I'm going the other way than I went last time. Okay. Okay, hi guys. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is really not good. Oh, this is not good at all. Nope, 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 nope. We've cocked it thoroughly. What I should do is I should block the first attack. This area is annoying. I can't kill the ghost until I defeat special bodies or statues. Okay. Now that is annoying. And that's making me think we should actually avoid. Mate, that comes back. My ring's at risk. I've taken that many hits. Fucking hell. This area is a pain in the arse. So glad I decided to come to the DLC, lads. Really. Really glad. Right, let's go back to the bonfire. Because I don't really want that ring breaking at all. I know this feels a bit like snail's pace, I'll be honest, but I'm being excessively careful in these areas because I just don't really have the experience to know what to do, where to go, what the plan is, how not to die, right? So, that's why I'm doing it. And I'd rather take my time and live a little bit than die immediately. Hey, that spear is absolute trash. That is not a good weapon. What the fuck? Isn't that the best one as well? Absolute fucking stinking, mate. I thought you guys said Faith was good. That's pish. I do a good playthrough of Dark Souls 2, so... I guess first of all, Jake Lee, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. Don't believe I've seen you in here before. You been doing your own playthrough of Dark Souls 2? Fair, fair. Yeah. We, on our end, what we've been doing is playing through some of the Souls games. I'm sure, as you can tell, it's been a very long time since I've played some of the Souls games. So we've been working our way through them, just to kind of remind ourselves what we've enjoyed about them, why we loved them in the first place. Started with Dark Souls 1, played through all that, and now we are making our way through Dark Souls 2. Exciting stuff. You got the platinum on this as well. That's very impressive. I think they gave me the bronze for my performance in Dark Souls 1, so just to give you an idea. Yeah, I never played Elden Ring, never played Bloodborne, although they are both on the list, for sure. They're on the list. I figured it would be better to go back through the games that I am familiar with, just off the bat, before ultimately playing through some of the new games that I never played before. Now, I was told that I have to kill something in this area before I'm allowed to kill the ghosts. What was it again? Special bodies or statues. I'm assuming that the bodies that you're talking about, is that these little guys that are sitting here with the red coming out of them. Is that it? Also, Fist Bro. Hello once again, mate. Nice to see you again. Welcome back to the live stream. It is that. Okay, and can we just like shoot him with a bow? Is that gonna work? Let's just do that, I guess. See if that works. Although I'm still rocking wood arrows, which is maybe not the vibe. Let's do dark arrows instead. Yep. He is man, he is human. He bleed like we do. Very nice. Figured that out all by myself. Feeling very clever. You know what's an annoying thing about being an adult, right? I'll speak to you guys about this for a minute. I'm an adult. I went through puberty a long time ago. But I work a day job. In my day job, I do a lot of talking. And because of that, by the time I get to the end of the day, my voice starts cutting out. And I start having voice breaks like I'm a 13-year-old boy again. And it's very embarrassing. Absolutely sucks, I'll be honest. Yeah, the guys that make them vulnerable, we got those. Took 4 playthroughs to get to plat. Can do it in 2.5. Kept messing up. That is commitment, mate. That is commitment. We've been doing just the 1 playthrough. At least that's what we did for Dark Souls 1. And I think the plan will be the same for Dark Souls 2. We'll just do the 1 run. Do as much as possible within that run, obviously. But just do the 1. I see we made it to the DLC. Yeah, we did, Fist Bro. We did. We beat Dark Lurker as well. So now all that's left for us in the base game is Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, Nishandra. But we do still have all the DLC stuff to do as well. So that's going to be our priority for the time being. And just to give both of you guys context, because I know you guys probably won't know. I've never done the Dark Souls 2 DLC before. So basically, from here on, for the time being, a lot of what you guys are going to be seeing is going to be a first for me. It's going to be me doing things that I haven't done before. So, if that interests you, that's what we're doing. A little careful here. The enemies in this game are so much smarter. It's one thing that I've really picked up on through this run. The enemies are a lot smarter. Usually have your meta PvP builds. Fair. I have this. I have this build, and if you were to ask me why I made this build, it's because I think it looks cool. So Grass, I know you platinum this game as well, eh? Yeah. Oh, you also, I forget, Fistbro, you haven't played the DLC, have you? Fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for checking in any case. The boss weapons, fair, fair. Yeah. Now, we built a paladin. That's what we're going for. So we're rocking faith and physical damage. We picked this sword because it has lightning attacks, which I thought was pretty sick and kind of fit the vibe. So that's why we did that. that's kind of it. That's the only... It's the only thinking, really, that I had going into it. It's all that was really in my head. And I'm poisoned. Where's my bloody moss? There we go. Best way to make builds. Yep. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. Ultimately, the plan will be to move to Dark Souls 3. And I'm a little bit terrified. Because of the 3 games, it's definitely the game I played the least. Like, I genuinely think I've only beat it once. So, that'll be a bit of a trip. Reminding myself how to play that game. And what I need to do and stuff. So, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Try and make it on the final boss stream if you can. Fair, mate. That might be a few streams from now. Depends how long it takes me to get through this DLC. I have no idea. People have told me it's hard, so it could be years from now. But it might not be. So that's fine. Always nice to see you in any case, mate. Look for buttons in unlikely places. Right. Ah. Okay. I see what you mean. I'm getting real claustrophobia being in this corridor. I will be honest. I'm not liking this. Not liking this at all. Now we have 2 buttons here. We have one up on the wall here, and then we have another one that's hidden within that little area. So let's, for a start, shoot this one, I guess. Let's do that. Right, what's that done then? There we go. We'll need to shoot that other one as well, I know. I just wanted to do this first. Sorry boys, you'll have to excuse me as well. I am the slowest reader in the world. I do try and get back to everyone. We're still at a stage where we can try and do that. DLC's like a maze. Yeah, it's pretty tough, right? I love how I interact with it. Yes, I'm beginning to get that idea. Different door. One of the ceilings a different door. Okay. I guess we can just shoot it now. So that we don't have to do that later. I really thought we were walking into a Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope type scenario here. Where the walls were going to close in. But I guess we're safe from that. So that's good. I was talking to a couple mates from work at the bar the other night, and I have a bit of a hot take about Star Wars. I'm not one of these guys who likes to fucking talk about Star Wars, because frankly I think there's better things to do with your day, right? But I do have one take on Star Wars even. And that is this. That in writing and in theory, the first 3 Star Wars films, affectionately referred to as the prequels, are on paper the best piece of Star Wars media that's ever been created. The best Star Wars story that's ever been told. The only problem with it is literally everything else. Direction, acting, scenery, deliveries, you name it. Everything else is trash, but the story's the best. And I won't hear otherwise. It's my hot take. The Puzzling Stone Sword. Interesting. Don't worry about getting back to everyone. Try and read it, start talking to stream. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Because it's a little tough, I'll be honest. I mean, I thought I was an okay reader, but apparently not. After I do both doors, I can fall into the hole in the ground. Yes. Yup. Puzzling sword, very fun dex weapon. Okay. Never seen Star Wars? I would say that's a good thing. I watched them when I was a kid, so they were part of my growing up. I'd say if you can avoid it, probably should. It's not the best. I will say what's funny though is grown men who dedicate their YouTube channels to talking about Star Wars. That's good fun. I like watching those. They're a special breed. I will say that much. A very special breed. First time playing Scholar was on the Xbox 360. Yeah. Yeah, I was on Xbox as a kid as well. But I played the original DS2 a lot more than Scholar. Because I played the game a lot more when it came out than later on. Because I know they released Scholar for the 360, but it was later. I played the original a lot more. But we're on PS4 now. These days, we're on the PS4. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's okay. It'll be alright. Stay calm, cool, and collected. That bitch had a hearty moan. I tell you that much. What was that? Looking like Chantel, screaming like Craig. Fucking hell. Let me... Where am I going? How am I living? There's a couple of items here. I probably need to take the spikes off the ground. More of a Lord of the Rings guy. Superior franchise. That's fair. Lord of the Rings is much better. Oh, dicks. Right, so where's our special men then? I know we said special men make these guys vulnerable, but I'm not seeing them. Maybe they are a bit further on in the area? Maybe we just have to run through this bit? I don't know. I'm getting that vibe that you kind of just have to bum rush it, hope for the best. Yep. That is what you have to do. He's killed himself, that's handy. Getting tons of these guys, lads, what the hell? Oh shit. It's not the one, lads, it's not the one. Oh my god, they're fast. I mean, how do they expect me to do this if I don't just bum rush it, right? These guys are fast as fuck. They don't play. I've just happened to find the right area where we make them all vulnerable, which is good. I mean, that is what we need. Okay. Okay. At least they're not too tough when you actually make them vulnerable. That's good. Isn't it crazy there are certain weapons and no one will get any more? Like what? Care to explain? Sanctum Knight Helmet. Interesting. Does it look any good? Not really for our build. Okay. Eternal Sanctum Key. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, there was weapons that were done based on timing? Okay. Okay. Original Dark Souls 2 was really good. It was, wasn't it? I think that's what... So, I played Scholar on the Xbox once or twice, but I think what it was is because I'd played the original Dark Souls 2 beforehand, the fact that Scholar changed things, I didn't really like it at the time. I was like, why is this different? Like, I don't like that. Whereas, like, now, I can kind of look at it with a bit of a different appreciation. Because I haven't played the game in a long time, so... You know, whatever the differences were, I don't really notice it now. And being able to look at it with that fresh perspective, I will say I'm really enjoying this playthrough. So, I guess that's all I'm trying to say there. Watch the guy do Dark Souls 2 and hitless and he walked through this area in stealth mode. That seems impossible. That seems impossible. I will be honest. I mean, I think there's no chance in hell that you could do this area hitless. Yep, so they're vulnerable now. That's a good start. The only other thing is how do we get rid of the spikes? Which might be through this. Might be. No is the answer to that question. Okay. Okay. Maybe up here. Good changes. It's like a mod for the original. Yeah. 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 I don't know, I guess just because I was used to Dark Souls 2, the original version, right? It was kind of like, ah, why have they changed this stuff? Like, I don't get it. But being able to play it with a fresh perspective is very nice. It's very nice. Makes it feel a little less jarring, I guess. Now... Okay. Okay. Yup. Yup. Gotta look up at the ceiling. Yeah, hi Basil, mate. Nice to see you again. Welcome back to the live stream. I will say that's one thing that's been very encouraging about doing this so far. I know that like at any given time we haven't had like tons of people in here or whatever, but it's cool that like a lot of people who turn up for a stream are, or at least seem to be, relatively happy to come back, right? It's nice seeing you guys. It's making me feel like I'm at least doing something right. Let's just come down here and maybe work our way down here. I'm going to be lost for a little bit here. That is the expectation. So if you expect any different, then I do apologise. Okay, on the ceiling there's a button that I can shoot that gets rid of the spikes. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thanks, lads. Much appreciated. What would I do without you guys? Presumably still be on, like, Asylum Demon in Dark Souls 1, right? Making our way to Taurus Demon now. No one's in chat. Doing my best. There we go. Hello, lad. There we go. It's kind of an interesting way that this area has been designed, because like at the start it just seemed like an absolute mess, but kind of intuitively if you go two different directions you achieve two of the things that you need to make this area beatable. It's interesting. It forces you into a scramble, but it kind of works out strangely. Explore before you move on. Okay. Okay. Love it, bro. I'm subbing. DS2 enjoyer gets your support. Thanks very much for that, Jake, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, I never claimed to be a Dark Souls 2 expert, but an enjoyer is definitely a good way to describe it. I love the Souls games in general, mate, so a lot of what we're going to be doing over the next little while is just Souls stuff. So, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Gonna end up doing a massive run back. There's another button here as well. Wait, is that the one that would put the spikes back? It might. So let's not hit that. Now, there's another door here as well, which I'm not sure how we would get that open. Go in lurk mode, feature sound for school. Sweet, mate. Sweet. Cheers for checking in. All the best with the school run, mate. Right. Button. What are we looking for? This is the way back, so we can't go this way. I don't know if that door can be opened. It probably can be, but I don't know exactly how to do that. There's another little bit down here, actually, which has a chest, so we'll grab that. Gotta punch it, just to be sure. Oh god, I love Dark Souls 2, such a great series. Indeed. It is, isn't it? It is a great series. It's good to see there's still people out there that appreciate it. There's one from far away with the bow. Switch on the staircase. Lighting with the broken ledge. Yeah. I'm sure what you guys are saying makes sense. I'm just a bit of a dummy. Let me... Oh, mate. Mistake was made. Nope. No. A mistake was made. What the fuck? Oh god. This is so bad. Oh god, my sword's breaking. Everything's broken. The world's on fire. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. That was terrible. That was really, really awful. Do I own any of the Dark Souls guidebooks? No. No, evidently. Evidently I don't. Well, there goes all my gear. Although I think repair powder only works when it's not broken, right? Let me see. Yeah, so when it's broken you can't repair it. So we're going to have to get that seen to by a blacksmith, I would assume. Which might be a convenient way for me to finish up the stream for today, maybe. Go and get that sorted. Just looking at the time. It is approaching 12:30 here in the UK. For any of the new people who've been in here today, just to let you know about times and stuff, we're usually streaming Dark Souls most days of the week. Lowering equip load increases physical attack. That might achieve the same purpose for now. No, it does not. But that could be a good ring to have. Yeah, we're usually streaming Dark Souls most days of the week. There's a couple of days where we'll just piss around and do something else, but We usually do that most days. Starts up about 9:15 UK time. Runs for a couple hours. Yeah, it's British summertime, by the way. I've been told it's about, yep, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Flinging only works on low equipment load. Okay, okay. For people with low equipment load, you get increased physical attack. Is that what that's saying? Lowering equip load increases the physical attack. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right, let's take a departure from the DLC. Way to repair broken equipment for free. How? Let me know. Let me know. Curious to know. So the only real casualty ultimately was my beautiful third dragon ring. Yeah, I'm slow rolling because this ring's broken, right? But as soon as that ring gets repaired, if I have it, go to the Tower of Prey bonfire in the Sunken King DLC. So I think we're working through the Sunken King at the moment, but I don't know if I have that bonfire. The Tower of Prayer? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. We do indeed. I'm following you, Basil. Or Basil. Because Basil's the one that Americans use. And if I start talking like an American, that'll be the end for me. I'm following you. Cool secret. The way you've worded that, Oscar, makes me think this is going to end in my death. There's a cliffside lined with red-eyed statues. There's a drop-off on the ledge. Let's have a look around here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do do do. Do do. Tower lifts. The area those guys are at. The area where I'm getting shot from, right? Okay. Shall I make my way down there? Let me do that. Opinions on your guidebook suggestion. What was your guidebook suggestion? Let me have a look. How would you feel if I loaded a PDF for you? Either look back at one day or use for Elden Ring. That sounds like a corker of an idea. I love that. Please do. Assuming that's legal, by the way. I think it is. If it's not, don't. Assuming I'm not gonna get in trouble. I don't think I would. But otherwise, absolutely, go ahead. Feel free. Okay, we're going up to these lads now. We're just making sure that they don't live anymore. I shouldn't have kept that ring on. Because now I'm going to be fat rolling. We have to tank this shit. Only I could continue to wear a broken ring. Dummy. Alright, I'm here. I'm here. Let me just, no. Let me just take these off for the time being, sure. And we'll just switch this to like this, I don't know. Da-da-da-da-da. Not trying to spoil anything. That's why I sound so sus. Likely fucking story, mate. Yeah. Yeah. And Navlan was just about trying to make the game a little bit harder, mate. Yeah. Thin fucking ice. Thin fucking ice. Okay, so DS1 strategy's already online. Original, not the remaster. Fair, fair. Now, when we say tower that I can jump to, do we mean this one? Ah, oh, Alex, you silly fucking pillock. I slipped, guys. I slipped. See, if I ever do this in post-production, for that moment there, I need a banana peel sound effect to go with it, please. I need a goofy banana peel sound effect to go with that. Alright. Okay. We go again. We go again. Don't know what was going on with my lock on there, that was very strange. Let's do this. Okay, we're back. We're back. Now, this tower, we need to jump to. Okay. Not that one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you have to scan every single page yourself. That sounds like a lot of effort, mate. And if that is too much effort, then do not, on my account, do that. Little red-eyed statues. Let me see here. You have to excuse me, I am, once again, dumb as hell, so. Oh yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, have faith. Have faith in me. Okay. Made the jump. Now I get the feeling that I shouldn't have made the jump. But that's just me. Shoot the switch. Okay. Okay. Up we go. We're learning. Okay. I was stuck trying to get there for some time. Is it this cave? I'm assuming that's it. See what's in this cave here, yeah? Nope. Notch whip +7. Hello. Attack the tree with a whip. Stand next to it with your broken gear. So I need to put the ring on, is that right? Only hit it once though. Okay, I feel like I'm in fucking space right now. Right. So we get the whip. Just any whip. Already found DS1-3. Fair, fair. Scanning a book can't be that bad. Yeah, it's time consuming though, right? Maybe a turtle with this ton of things. Only hit it once. Any whip will do. Okay, sweet. Can't use this whip, but we'll do it anyway. Hey! Gentlemen. Gentlemen, gentlemen. That is how you fix a ring in a couple of easy steps. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. This is the longest live stream in my history. There you go, lads. There you go. Or you're all witness to history right now. You're all witness to history. And I guess on that note, actually, we should probably be looking to wind down for the evening, because I've kind of lost track of time here. And I do need to be up in about 7 hours. Yikes. Yikes. Let's go back to Majula here. Apologies, I know we were trying to do a lot of DLC stuff today, but we sort of just dipped our toes in that and really spent more of the time firstly cleaning up some stuff in the end game, but also just really preparing ourselves to be able to have a good go at the DLC. Now I think we were of the opinion that we wanted to keep leveling Faith, right? Until we got to 50. So I guess I'll keep doing that. Nice to spend time in DLCs. From the sounds of things, there's a lot of them. They're going to take a lot of time. So why don't we just enjoy ourselves and take our time with it, rather than worrying too much about our pace. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's fine. Respect. Just glad we're all on the same page with that. Okay. Yeah, we will look to start winding down here now, because that has been a long, long go of it, really. Get to work on adding more ways to the list. Banging. Banging. You can do that with the PDFs. I mean, yeah, as I say, unless I'm going to get dragged into a fucking court case randomly, although I really don't think that they would put the effort in. Feel free. Feel free. A few years before the Elden Ring guide. To be fair, it'll probably take us a few years to get through Elden Ring, so that's fine. That's fine. Ah, Christ, lads. Big day today. Dark Lurker slain. Velstadt and Vendrick slain again. Preparation completed. Soul level increased. DLC dipped into. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, mate. Sure it'll be fine. Elden Ring took you 260 hours. Boys, I'm gonna be streaming fucking Souls content for the rest of my life at this rate. Every single fucking day we're gonna be doing Dark Souls, we're gonna be doing Dark Souls 3, we're gonna be doing Elden Ring, we're gonna be doing Bloodborne. I'm down for it though. I'm down for it for the time being. We'll see, I might need a little break at some point, and maybe we just throw a random game in between there at some point. We'll see. We'll see. $170 hours. Shee! That was the platinum. What the fuck? That's mad. That is mad. Kind of a completionist. Fair. Fair. Minecraft in between DS3 and Elden Ring. The thing about Minecraft is it kind of takes forever, right? There's no real natural end to Minecraft, other than say beat the game, but that's not very fun. So I think the genuine plan with Minecraft, right, is that it will come into play as and when Bob and I get through GTA. I think that could be the move. I like the idea of having Minecraft being something that we can all do together. Assuming that you guys would be interested in that. We could get a little Minecraft server going. And have that be an ongoing thing on Fridays. Get a little world going. Try and get it set up so that it's open at all times and people can be on that whenever they want. But we would do it on Fridays. I could see that being a thing. Rather than have that as like a game that we do full time for any length of time. I like that as a plan. That was all the PvP as well. Fair. 170 hours was your playthrough as well. Fair. Yeah, cheers Grass, for stopping in once again, mate. We'll be back on tomorrow night, so if you want to check in then, feel free to do so. Cheers for showing up. And for everyone listening, we will be closing off the live stream for the day. Thanks to everyone who stopped in. Oscar, cheers for stepping in and checking in. Once again, mate, nice to see you. Cheers to Basil. Saw you in here. Nice to see you again, mate. I believe we saw Fistbro in here earlier. Jake Lee. Nice to see you, mate. We'll be back on again tomorrow night, mate, so if you do want to check in for that, feel free to do so. Who else do we have in here at some points? Said Fistbro. There's a new guy in here, Thomas something, I can't remember his last name. Nice to see you, Thomas. Blizzard, once again, thanks for checking in, mate. Nice to see you as always. A couple of random people stopped in. Ultrabox, don't know if you stuck around. Cheers for checking in though. The random scam lady that checked in here started talking about heaven and earth and stuff like that. That was nice. That was good. Got a little biblical on the ass. Nice to see. Thomas Technician, that was it. Yeah, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you all. Right, lads, we will be back on tomorrow night. There was a scam lady, yeah, some lady with the profile picture of a 45 to 65-year-old old woman who looked like she was wearing business clothes checked in and started talking about heaven on earth and like started quoting Bible scripture and shit. It was a real trip. Yeah, I had the same bots as you the other day as well, Grass. The guys who checked in saying my YouTube had been compromised, which is funny as fuck because, like, you know, they maybe picked the wrong man to try and attempt that with. I don't know. I didn't really buy it, but that was fun nonetheless. Yeah, literally the same thing. Stream being stopped because of copyright. Yeah, that's some fucking low-level scam shit right there, for sure. Right, yeah, we will be back on tomorrow night, 9:15 British Summer Time. Until then, hope everyone enjoys their day tomorrow. And we'll be back on tomorrow. Be there, be square. Cheers, guys. Catch you all later. And goodbye.